Hi, I'm Dr. Sudhakesh here. I have with me the budding hospitality professionals of Garden City University. As part of the project work, they're supposed to conduct a focus group discussion on a particular topic to understand how the focus group discussion works and also to elicit the response from the respondents of the focus group discussion. Today I have with me two sets of people. There's going to be two people who will be the moderator of this focus group discussion, and I have one person who is going to be the host of the focus group discussion, and I have a group of students who are going to be participating in this particular focus group discussion. The topic what they have selected for this focus group discussion is to understand the perception of the Gen Z on the eco-sensitive practices which are followed in hotels. Now I request the host of the focus group discussion to start the discussion on.
So I would like to know if everybody knows what an eco-sensitive hotel is.
Yes.
So I would like to know what is your take, like what do you understand by the term eco-sensitive hotel? So anybody can first raise your hand who knows perfectly who can say about it.
So in my opinion, eco-sensitive hotels is basically a hotel chain that works in terms with the nature and takes responsibility of their own actions and what occurs during the procedure of the whole operation. So it's basically going hand in hand with the nature and also the procedures as well.
So may I get Shivam's opinion too?
It's same like Aman said. The hotel should be closer to nature.
Right. We should avoid pollution.
Avoid pollution, avoid using of plastics.
Then I would like to even know Nehal's opinion. Like, what do you think about eco-sensitive hotels?
So actually, I would prefer eco-sensitive hotels.
Great. You prefer eco-sensitive hotels? Great. How about Shivani?
Right now, this world it needs to come up more. So not all hotels are eco-sensitive yet. If at all we have more eco-sensitive hotel right now, so it's going to be more helpful where our the world is going to be much more safer in terms of global warming and most of these problems that we are facing right now.
Great.
So, Sharka, what's your take on eco-sensitive hotels?
Okay, so honestly, I think just like how Shivani and Abad said, we need more hotels which conserve plants and conserve the nature, because as we know, as the pollution is increasing, as a population is increasing, so is the pollution. So if we have more hotels or more outlets where they use less or less to no waste at all, less to no waste outage at all, I think that would be pretty good. So eco-sensitive hotels are something I feel is the future of most of the hotels in the world.
So, Sukiti, what is your take also? I would like to know your take on eco-sensitive hotels.
So basically, eco-sensitive hotels are nothing but where you are not creating much damage to the nature, and then you are also having an innovative way to create business or to build a hotel. Then the nature is nothing but an eco-sensitive hotel.
So, with this question, but I've heard a lot of answers about nature. Other than nature, using eco-sensitive, how does it benefit the hotel also in a way?
I would like Kishan to answer this question.
Yeah, Mohit, who would like to answer it?
Kishan, can you repeat the question? So, eco-sensitive hotel, everybody's talked about how it helps the nature. Will you say what are the benefits of eco-sensitive hotel for the hotel itself? Like what can the hotel gain out of it?
Such as reducing the cost of the operations, reducing the pollution, creating a brand image.
Getting fresh air.
So where I did my industrial training, we have a 180-year-old rain tree that we call. So it gives us enough shade, towards the premium room that we have. It gives us beautiful view as well. We have fresh air, etc. Good viewing point.
So I would like to go next. So like you asked, how does it benefit the hotel? So let's just say that they have solars on, in the hotel. That way it reduces the electricity intake as well, because we do know that you get electricity through water conservation and all that stuff, through water basically. So if we have solars up, we can reduce the hydro for the electricity as well. And you know, when there's, so that way it actually reduces a lot of electricity amount that they will have to pay for the hotel, because they themselves are getting it from the solar. So it's like a huge chunk of amount is going to get cut out from the electricity itself.
So there is a governing body for this, US Green Building. So they give certificates each and every year. So which hotel is doing good. So it motivates the other hotels to do good.
Absolutely.
So there is a good competition in the industry.
So before I go to the next question, the one thing which I was intrigued to ask was, so now we cover the hotel part. We have 4 departments in the hotel industry: the culinary, housekeeping, front office, and F&B. Where can we use this eco-sensitivity? How can we use it in each? How can in all the places? How can you do it? You can tell your ideas. Like
We would like to say about how eco-sensitive practices can be followed in any of the core departments of a hotel. For example, if you take an F&B, how they can able to reduce the usage of plastic. Do you think bamboo straws or paper straws can be replaced in a
Yes, so that's a good option for the more waste of the plastic,
Right.
and we can reduce the use of plastic.
plastic in F&B service? Great.
so,
Sir, we can install the hotel can install their own water bottling, like filling plant.
Crispy beans.
Water
And they
plant.
can also install their own solar system.
We had,
where
in our
they
hotel we
don't
had.
need to use diesel.
Yes. Very good, very good.
one by one.
So instead of using plastic cones or plastic toothbrush, we can place bamboo sticks and bamboo
Brilliant.
as a room amenity in the guest room.
I think fairly you have understood about what Swenzi is thinking about eco-sensitive practices in hotels. I request the moderator to summarize.
So during the whole questionnaire which we gave the whole crowd, we came to understand the practices of the eco-sensitive, where Ronald told it is closer to nature. Akanksha and Sahiti, they told first that it is biodegradable, it is biodegradable and waste. Hotel chain works with nature and takes and it should take responsibility, is what Shivam and Abad told, and they should go hand in hand with the nature. More hotels should start conserving, then it helps in increasing to conserve the nature with a large population and less water. Using these practices, you can even reduce the damage to the nature as well. So we come into the next question. We ask them how is it beneficial to their hotel. It provides, when we conserve the nature, it even gives back the hotel a few positives, such as it provides fresh air, fresh water. And as Sharika told, you can install solar panels where it can reduce the electricity bill and the usage of the hotel. And as Ronald again told, they can even be certified, the main body who certifies the hotel for using and doing the eco-sensitivity procedures can be certified as well. And then coming to the last question, where can you use these practices, which department and how? So as the whole crowd told, you can use bamboo stick and replace the plastic, such as room amenities in the rooms for the room, and hotel can install their own water tanks.
Brilliant. So in this focus group discussion, finally, Mr. Sunil like to conclude?
Yeah, this is okay. So I've heard like it's a different thing over take. Like I've heard all students, you have much more experience than us. You have. So what is your opinion?
Yeah, I started my career in the South India's first eco-hotel hotel, called as the Reddy Hotels. There was one of the first hotels which have received certification to be considered as an eco-hotel right from the construction of the building. The materials what they use, the sand, the cement, in terms of the overall architecture of the hotel, completely governs as far as the eco-sensitive future is concerned. Number two, for each of the department, they have listed out list of eco-sensitive practices which needs to be followed. Number one, if you look at it F&B, we do not serve full glass of the water when the guest is done with the meal. First, we'll ask the guest would they like water. Instead of going for a ceramic cruet set, we go for a metal cruet set in order to enhance the shelf life of the cruet set which is used in the restaurant. Usually, ceramic cruet set, the moment you break, it pours. And for the table, we do not use flush floss for the table decor. Instead, we use bright floss. We use smarter floss as one of it. And all the employees used to wear one badge which says that asked me how about eco-sensitivity so that the employees were involved in providing information about what are the eco-sensitive practices which are followed in hotels. Talking about rooms, we had an option where the moment when the guest is checking in, they can able to choose to be an eco-sensitive guest. When they choose to be an eco-sensitive guest, they are able to get some sort of points when they are staying in the hotel that has cash value which they can able to redeem when they are checking out. And also there is a button which is available in the console which says this eco guest. The moment the guest presses the eco button, the temperature of the air conditioning from 22 will come to 24, so that they are able to reduce the consumption of the electricity. And if you are an eco guest, you are also agreeing that your bed sheet and other linen which is used in the room not necessarily has to be changed on every day. It can be changed on twice a day based on the request. And especially the room amenities, usually you must have seen a lot of hotels, they used to place the fresh cut foods before the guest arrival itself. But if you look at in the hotel where I work, it is only served on request. If the guest wants the fresh cut foods, it is served on the request. Even the flask, water flask, what is there at the guest room, we do not fill up the water before the guest actually arrives to the guest in order to avoid guests getting the better thing than the water is old water. So we worked on a philosophy called as reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce the consumption of the electricity, reuse whatever is possible in terms of, for example, if you look at chopsticks, we had a reusable chopsticks where we sanitize before we provide to the guests. And when it comes to the recycling is concerned, we had a very good garbage segregation mechanism where all the plastic will go into your color-coded dustbin, all the biodegradable waste will go into a separate dustbin, all the glass bottles will go into a separate dustbin, and all the food materials goes into a separate dustbin. So this segregation helps the hotel to manage the waste effectively and to reduce any kind of negative impact on the environment. So as such, I strongly recommend all the business hotels, all the hospitality industry should become as an eco-sensitive or eco-conscious property so that they will be in a position to transact the business without causing any kind of concern to the environment, leading to a sustainability not just for human beings but for the planet as well as for the prosperity. Just about it, Mr. Sudesh. Thank you, sir. Right. So in this focus group discussion, we have extensively discussed on eco-sensitive practices in hotels. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.